And let's start it off, man. Introduce yourself, brother. They know me. Who are you?
All right. Tep, I am Amir. Instagram, Raw Life Yogi. A lot of people will know me as Raw Life Yogi. Uh, I'm just a brother trying to heal myself and uplift others by uplifting myself, really.
You just uplifted the shit out of me, bro. We here. Let me set the background for y'all in case y'all don't see the video and y'all just tune in the audio, which is okay, but look at the fucking video too. We at Stone Mountain. I almost died. They took us up Stone Mountain. We did some squats. We got some money. What all did we do, man?
Okay, so yeah, going up, we did a light hike. We did a little bit of fitness challenges at the bottom as well, probably about 30 push-ups or so.
I feel like it's about 50 because y'all just kept adding shit on
Yeah,
there.
by the time we did at the top, I think it was 50. I think we did 50
Cool.
push-ups today. So 100 squat challenge at the top. We did just the hike by itself is pretty strong, you know, especially a lot of us did it barefoot. So the barefoot walking is very grounding. It helps get your ankles, your knees, everything involved.
Disclaimer, me, I did not do it barefoot. I still got my shoes on, human race, but close enough. Keep going.
We're gonna get Red out there with the barefoot too, so he can show y'all and tell y'all exactly the benefits. Now that he did it with the shoes, he gonna come back and tell y'all like, nah.
Actually, I can't even say no to that because the fact that everybody else was doing it barefoot kind of made me feel like, oh shit, like I'm lacking the ops.
It's really like it turns into a spiritual exercise then. You know what I'm saying? Because you're grounding yourself. Once you ground yourself with the earth, it brings a whole different aspect. You're receiving those electrons from the ground. You know, it's going through your feet. Your feet conduct the electricity up to your solar plexus, and it meets, converges. It has a little dance that goes on, and it enlightens you. It meets that sun energy. And
all of this from walking on your damn bare feet. That's crazy. I won't say too much about that, but I will say, bro, like going up it, getting as tired as I was tired because I'm out of shape, y'all. It's just truth. The shit you had brought, like the lemonade, the egg rolls, all that has revitalized me to now we can do it again. We ain't gonna do it again, but we could, goddamn.
Yeah, so definitely what he's saying is real because that's the other electricity. Your body runs on electricity. When your muscles are moving, that's your brain sends an electric signal down to the muscle to tell it to move. So that's what we're getting from the ground when we're walking barefoot. We're getting that electricity from the sun as well, and from the food.
So basically, black people are fucking supermen.
Yes. You ever seen
getting that sunlight energy?
Shock?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
first black superhero with dreads, cuz.
Black superhero.
They got black lightning.
All of them are pretty much black. All the lightning superheroes, Storm from Mutant X or whatever.
Bruh, hold on, wait, what? Yeah.
We electric beings, you know what I'm saying? So,
let me find out white cartoonists knew more about this than me. That's wild.
For real, because they
how many black superheroes you know with motherfucking lightning though, bro? That's like a thing.
Every single lightning superhero is probably black.
You ain't seen too many white superheroes, huh?
That one guy.
No, that's different.
20, man. He's 20.
No, but then hold on, Black Adam.
Yeah.
He not black, but close enough.
See, that's the correlation though. They trying to throw that in there so we can know. They leave the breadcrumbs so we can pick them up and find. But moving on, the electricity, like you said, we done fed the soul with. He had a
what was in that thing?
Avocado nori roll wrapped in seaweed.
I know you made it with love too.
Yes, plenty of love in that one. And then he had the ginger turmeric lemonade too. So the lemonade electrified. We call that one the sunshine in the bottle. Yeah, but pretty much at that point you should be pretty electrified. It looks like it's a workout, but really walking up the mountain is recharging you. You know, you're getting the breath, that natural breath from all this oxygen, and then the higher you go at different elevations, the oxygen is a little bit different as well. It just forces your body to adapt to these things that we're not necessarily.
I will say I don't even know about the oxygen thing or anything like that, but as far as getting to the top, bruh, it took like once you start breathing up there, it took so much off of it. Well, I was damn dog near tired. Like again, I told you if I died, don't look at me because it was that close. Like if I had to look at say if my life was on battery charge, I was probably on like 3%, bro. It was close. I couldn't get no charges, almost done. But getting to the top, it took a lot out, bro. Like a lot off the top, and I feel better. Coming down, eating your nori roll, feel better. Like imagine eating after working out, feeling better. Like people can't relate. Niggas go home and eat a motherfucking steak sandwich. Like I worked out today. Let me get some McDonald's on the way back home. Like, bro, you defeated it.
And your muscles are made of water as well. You know, we think about the protein, so much protein. Or after the workout, we try to get a heavy protein meal, but really your muscle is made of 80% water. So we should be looking for the fruits. You know, that's the thing that's gonna really electrify our muscles and fill it up with the water again. And then the raw veggies like the nori rolls and stuff like that, it just nourishes the body to where you took a lot out to get up the mountain. You did, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you replenish that with the juice and with the nori rolls.
I can believe it. Let's hop on in.
And the whole time, the sun and the fresh air is charging you up as well.
The sun definitely, I'm telling bro, it's like Superman shit. You got in that sun, you start feeling better instantly, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, you hopping in? Oh, nope.
All right.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and hop in, bro. Knowing how you feel about shit, these are questions I got to ask you because I feel like you're going to give a great fucking perspective on shit, bro. That's why I love talking to different people because I could have asked anybody this question, but I want to ask you. What do you think a contributor, let me rephrase it. How do you want to contribute to life, bro? Everything going around you, how do you want to contribute?
All right.
And we got a Nick joining us in, bro. Nick, do a little shout out real quick.
Yo, what up? Raw life, hard work.
That's the
get
mic.
it in. That's what we do. Let's get it.
Damn, that's just low-key a mixtape drop. Like, that shit was hard, bro. Like, slick, yeah. Like, I love it. Like, bro, because you asking people to introduce themselves and it's like, it'd be weird or it'd be dope as hell. Because, like, when last time you introduce yourself, like, hey, yo, it's your boy. Like, that's cool. Okay, but same question. Go ahead.
All right. So, repeat the question.
What are you doing to contribute to life? Or how do you want to contribute to life?
All right. So, yes, definitely. I just want to heal myself. I feel like I have a good guideline of what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get back to nature. I gotta uplift my diet, or what you would call like your liberty, your lifestyle, your health lifestyle, like that. You know what I'm saying? And just I want to share that with everybody. You know. So things like this, creating these events.
That's the most unselfish shit I done heard like all day. Like, because most people like, yo, I'm trying to live longer to be a vegan. You know this how this? No, this is further than that. This is you helping others.
For real, cause that's
to help themselves.
Once you got up there, it felt like community, right?
Yeah, definitely, bro. Now I don't know none of y'all, but it's a connection off top.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I want to bring too, because all my life I've been a loner. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I would come into groups of people that have higher consciousness, like my brother Red and Trail that I met in college. You know what I'm saying? And we
CSU gang.
You know what I'm saying? At that time we was the higher consciousness crew to a large extent. People were looking at us like that, you know. So
then we had the hood aspect. People didn't even see that shit coming. They have one, bro. Think about anybody. That's what I was telling Trail and Knut the other day. Anybody who came to Canute Room or whatever hell we was having a symposium at, when they heard us speak, bro, they want to chill for a second. We were selling weed and whatever else they needed, but they hear us and want to be like, oh shit, like, when last time you bought some drugs with somebody that just sat with them? Like I'm out. Yeah, like most people like, let me get my drugs, I'm out. But people really wanted to hang and swing and bang with us. Like, I can fuck with it.
Power in that, you know what I'm saying? That's community. That's what a lot of people are looking for. Some people are just looking to get their herb and stuff like that, but the peace pipe was always the thing, you know what I'm saying? Our ancestors.
Yeah, so for me, pretty much, I've been doing this all my life, been by myself, and I went to school, did the 4-year thing, and stuff like that. But for me, I just feel like a responsibility, to give back.
Right.
All these lessons that you have to grow up, that I had to grow up and learn on my own. I want to give that back and share, so other people don't have to go through the same thing.
That's some Jay-Z shit. You went through that, so they wouldn't have to. Like low-key lyricism.
Hey, real talk.
Nah, he's speaking the gospel.
Hey, me and Jay-Z are, pretty in sync because we're both born on the same day.
What? What's the odds I ask him some shit like that and we end up on that? He gets, bro. Love life.
And also, I went to school to be.
That better be true, Nick.
I went to school for business, but it was deeper than going to school for business, because I already understood, messing with Jay-Z, that I'm a businessman.
About your business, man.
I'm a walking business. So, just me changing my diet and you know, putting on these events.
So you used to be like eating meat and shit too?
Definitely.
Man, love it. So y'all brothers have progressed.
Tell me a little about your journey.
So for me, like, I started out really getting my mind right. You know, it started with my locks, you know, learning about how to grow my locks. And, you know, I'm watching these different videos on YouTube about my locks, and then it became something more spiritual. You know, so I had to really change my mind so that I could allow myself to give up the meat.
Right,
So
right,
before I
right.
even gave up the meat, I had to train my mind that I was going to be giving it up. I mean, this is like a 3 year journey, and
Any regrets?
definitely not.
You see his
I
face, like,
look
man,
good, feel good.
fuck all that.
I mean, I'm strong. My mind is strong.
How long you been vegan?
Been vegan for about 8-9 months now.
Fuck
I
yeah.
started out on just a regular 3-day fruit fast, 3-day just water. And then after that fast, we did that fast about a week.
So you went from the bottom though. Let me stop you right there. So you used to eat like shit like McDonald's and shit.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm like. So everybody got this whole mindset of I eat the worst shit ever. I can't switch up now. I can't switch up now, bro. I'm hooked on this. I'm hooked on that. Cause again, you get hooked to that shit. Like the shit they put in that food now, it is a fucking drug. And everybody got this mindset. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's nice to see people who like even what bro said earlier. I was like, shit. But he got versatility. I've been a vegetarian since day one. If you come from that, I feel like the switch to vegan is so much easier because all you've been on is plants. But to come from meat, bro, everybody feel like they can't fucking do it.
I mean, definitely, it was a slow process. So I started out with red meat, and then after the red meat, you know, the things that I love, like chicken and fish and stuff like that, I did that for a little bit. But I knew that I would have to get myself off of chicken, so I gave up chicken in the beginning of 2019. And then met this brother right here.
How did y'all meet?
Just click. I'll let you tell that story, bro.
Oh, it sounds like a good story. Go ahead. He had to pass the mic. Pull up, Red.
Probably some crazy monkey bar stuff.
Some crazy stuff.
And he was just like, man, let's get this spot, I guess. And then we just started building after that.
Just started clicking, really, like, yo, this man was doing crazy stuff, and the things that he was doing, that's what my mind was. Oh, that's what my mind was before, you know. So I was like, we taught this guy, and at this time he had his locks out, so he was being completely raw, you know. This raw life that we talking about, ready, able, and willing, you know. It was just that bond, and once we started talking about what we doing and what we trying to do, it all clicked. And that's when we started to really...
Bromance made in Planet Fitness, bro. Like, if you can't do that shit anywhere else, at least there.
He, like, answered the call, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, he was eating meat when he first met me. And then so he was like, man, you got to help me with this stuff. So we started thinking about, like you said, that fast to help him get off. So we created the program. He stuck to the program real good. He's been sticking to his program.
And how much did you charge this man for this?
Nothing.
Humble. Most people, bro, that's the thing I be trying to tell people. Everybody charge.
He came to be my business partner.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
you know, feel love. We want the community to really. It's no judgment or anything. We just want you to be free and allow yourself to live. You know.
But that's the thing, like this low-key some gospel shit, fellas. Like, this is some shit where, you know, most religions is teaching you gotta pay to play. You gotta pay for salvation. You really took a dude Gino from a can of paint, met him and thing. It was just like, hey, bro, you trying to get your life together? I'll do it for free 99. Like, that's fucking special in itself, bro. For real. Like, that's energy.
The thing with me, I was already there. You know, I already had that mentality. Even though I was still eating, I had that mentality that I was already vegan. You feel me? Or plant-based. I like to say plant-based because you start saying vegan and
what's the difference?
You know,
Most
it's pretty much the same thing, but
there's different labels. Once you come into this so-called lifestyle, there'll be vegans that don't eat honey. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. And then, so we gotta say plant-based. You know what I'm saying? Because I eat honey. Honey is technically an animal product.
So there is a subsection in veganism. Damn, I'm learning so much. This is informational.
There's a lot of people that's so-called vegetarian or vegan or even plant-based that are eating unhealthy foods. So you can even take it a step further and say you're eating a whole foods plant-based diet.
It sounds like vegans be having Beef? Nah, I'm just I had to put that in
lot
there.
of beef in this world, really.
I mean, sometimes, but it's not even about the food really
Right.
that you put. It's about the love. Like I really feel like it all goes back to love, loving yourself and loving other things that come from this earth. You know, then we get into animals, hurting animals and things like that. And we love these animals. We love the insects that are in the soil. I just started gardening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning about soil, and you know, the more fertile the soil is, you see more life coming out of the soil, and you don't really want to abuse that or hurt that. So this journey that we on, plant based or holistic lifestyle, it's all about love.
Damn. I can fuck with it. Let me go to the next one. Pass it to Nick. I started with him because I just keep switch fucking from y'all since y'all half and half. Bro, how do you think a person fully obtains happiness in this lifetime or in their lifetime?
Man, happiness, man.
Take some time, yeah. We hit you with it. Think about it.
But it's so simple though. You know, start appreciating. You know, stop like everybody believes in something, or everybody believes in something. Even the atheists believe in something. The chair that they sit
believe in
on,
nothing
they have to
here.
believe in that chair. But just believing in yourself, like loving yourself first. You know, that's where it all starts. Knowing yourself, and then you can go to other things like plants and food. Start appreciating those things. The air that you're breathing, all of the sun. The sun is happiness. Like
Facts. When the sun is out, you feel better.
exactly.
Red, you wanna?
All these things that are
Y'all with it? Can I get some questions from y'all too? Cool. I want to get everybody in corporate. They just send. I'm like, it's a community. All y'all was up there on top of that mountain with us. I feel like everybody gonna have an interesting little take, especially on that question.
What's the question?
The question is, how do you think a person obtains happiness in this life?
This lifetime.
How do you want to go, Red, or you want her to go first? Pass the doobie to the left.
really being patient.
Let me put that.
I think a person kind of obtains happiness by just like finding what makes you feel joy. Like it's not like really a thing, like a specific step by step. Whatever makes
I
you
love
feel
how all y'all
joy.
making it sound so simple because people really got this whole I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna get happy.
Because
And it shouldn't be that at all.
It's not like a thing that you really. It's a human emotion, so it's not like something that you're gonna obtain happiness and stay happy. So you just do what makes you feel good, what makes you experience that joy, and then try to create more moments like that because it's not meant to last. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you're supposed to hold on to or obtain. It's really not.
Like sunshine or rain or anything, it ain't gonna last.
It's so much.
It's just an emotion, like it's feeling.
It's so much things that
I
can
can fuck
help
with
you
it.
with your happiness. Like some people find stones. Some people find stones. Some people have staves. Some people go out and they hike up a mountain. And they don't know
That's
until they
us.
get to the top of the mountain that they reach their happiness. Some people get in groups, of loving groups, and that's the way they get their happiness. So there's just so many ways that you can attain happiness on this journey, but being patient and
I even fuck with that. It ain't just one thing. It's so many avenues to get your ass there.
Especially since every person is different, so you can't be like hiking up a mountain might make me happy, but that's probably not gonna make you happy.
That's the greatest part of this question. I like to hear just everybody answer on it because it ain't gonna be he said it, then she said it, then he said it. It's different. I fuck with it. Go ahead, madam.
To me, what makes me feel happiness is things that move with my spirit. Like since I've started my spiritual journey, like if you ain't moving with my spirit, it's not really moving. It wasn't supposed to move for me. So, and just continue to live righteous. It helps me attract righteous energy. Helps me attract happy energy because that's the energy that I want to attract.
Right.
So I'm naturally going to be around people who like to climb the earth too, and who like to play in the dirt or grow in the dirt. Those type of things. When we realize like how much things we do in life to actually make our life so simple, like that's the real happiness because like You know, we do all this working, trying to make all this money just to be able to sit at home and relax, like not have to pay nobody bill, not have to do this. So just a lot of the things are simple happiness to me. So
I can fuck with it. Oh, I forgot. Y'all introduce yourselves. I'm sorry. Rude as hell.
please, I'm Ariana of Old Things and New, Old Tan Foods.
Bro, I'm telling you, all y'all sound like y'all dropping mixtapes. I love it. Like the little intros be fire. Like when nigga came on with straight
Hey, I
peace.
know
It's
myself
popping.
at this point.
You be surprised how many people get, I don't know what, my name's such and such, I went to such and such. Like, bro, I ain't asked you that. Just introduce yourself.
You really just gotta flow.
I'm Grace. I'm just Grace. I don't have nothing.
Cool, that's just Grace. That's even simpler. Hell. And Red, did you want to answer the question or what's happening?
They pretty much answered everything.
Peace!
Who that?
So I
Love it, bro. Get that on camera.
I was just gonna go on and say
Hey.
that pretty once you find your happiness, out of nowhere you start attracting more people that are happy, more happiness. Like
Great metaphor. That lady just came. Do y'all know her?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all do know her?
I do know.
Okay, never mind. My bad. Thought it was a
Her
random.
name is Satis, Queen Khalifa on Instagram.
Thought that was a random bystander. I'm like, that is fire. Okay,
for me,
okay.
like once I started really appreciating myself and knowing myself and healing myself, that's when I became happy. And then after that, then people around me just started to be happy too. Everybody around me is happy.
Damn, I just passed the baton. I fucked with it. Let me see.
When you're so happy, when you're not even in a negative, when you're not even in a positive spirit, you don't even want to be around happy people. That's how I like, because you can pull yourself away if you ain't trying to be on the same.
And if you want to be happy, you're going to gravitate. Well, that's what I think, bro. Like what you just said. Once you be happy, the craziest shit start happening to you that you didn't even prepare for, you wasn't even expecting, but it just happened because you weren't even thinking about it. The more you think about it, bro, I actually believe in the more you chase some shit, the further it runs. When you stop chasing some shit, it come knock on your door like, hey, what happened? Like, come on, I'm here now. Like, I don't know. Let me see. Anybody got a business promote? I feel like y'all promoted yourself. Any businesses?
Oh yeah, I just started mine recently. I got a skincare line therapy.
Ooh.
I make all natural skincare, handmade by myself.
Where can they find you at?
So
Where,
I'm on
where,
Instagram.
What is it?
Align_therapy_.
We got it.
Yeah.
That's it. Y'all want some skin pay? Y'all know to come.
And I'm a massage therapist. Whenever the world open up, I do massage too.
Yeah, don't cough on her at all. We not having none of that. You get ejected.
Yes, I'm Ariana of Old Things and New, which is like a lifestyle I live for creating life out of everything. I'm a plant-based chef. I also do vegan cake decorating. I'm a universal auntie, so anything with children in the earth, I'm out in there. I do a lot of stuff. So if you like
A universal
Old Things
auntie.
and New.
That's
Old
fire.
time food, OTAN food.
What you got, Nick?
Definitely following everybody today. So I'm Raw Life. Call me Raw Life Nick, Raw Life Ital. Shoot, right now we promoting fitness, we promoting wellness, we promoting happiness. Definitely on the journey to help other people grow. I'm learning how to grow my own food right now, so I can teach other people how to grow. So if you want to follow me, look me up. Raw
Where you
Life.
growing the food at? Not to cut y'all, just wondering the question.
So I'm all over Atlanta right now, helping out in a garden near you.
For real though, Atlanta has so many farmers.
Yo, I fuck with it.
I'm volunteering. You know, if you need help in the
My
garden.
boy said, look up, you gonna see me.
Raw Life. You know, I'm out there.
I can fuck with it.
Got
I
the
can
drinks
fuck with
too.
it.
Come on.
Oh yeah, and explain with just some of the drinks you had, bro, because I feel like they heard me say it, but they didn't really know what you was in on it.
So Raw Life stand for Ready, Able, and Willing Life, and the drinks, all the food is, prepared to make sure you can live ready, able, and willing. So the drinks we had today was the ginger turmeric lemonade. It's sweetened with apple juice, maple syrup, and honey. Everything is sweetened with the highest of the sweeteners that we can. We try to stay away from the sugars and pretty much try to stay away from agave and stuff like that as well. Honey and maple syrup are the
So the stuff I just drunk that was real sugar, what I thought was real sugar and sweet, nothing was sugary about it actually.
Still.
Damn, that's dope.
It's more natural.
Yeah, like whoa, Earth out here sweet as
Yeah.
hell. Okay, I can
I
fuck
like
with
that.
it. Like what? Earth sweet as fuck.
Yeah, that's the honey, that's the money, that's the gold. You know what I'm saying? So
Natural.
also we got the sorrel, which is a hibiscus flower steeped with different herbs like
Say it one more
ginger and
time. The what?
sorrel.
The sorrow.
Sorrel, hibiscus tea. Yep. So that's a flower. Hibiscus is a flower. We also had the avocado spinach nori rolls and iris moths, different types of iris moths. Yep. We got Brazil iris moths. We got pecan iris moths, peanut iris moths, spirulina
If
iris
there's
moths.
Irish moss and you want it, they got it,
I
son.
I
say,
bought the
I
last
say.
turmeric lemonade.
We got the
because-
most.
Oh shit,
And
disclaimer.
I just tore up that nori wrap. So.
And we got good reviews. See,
Good
man,
reviews.
what?
Plus and
Nobody just
minus.
spit it out. I was like, nah.
Eat from the earth.
I
If
got
you
you.
know
I
your worth.
got you. Let me see. I'm gonna hit you now. Red, how has vegan affected sex life? Pros, cons. Let me hear it.
Question right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say the sex question for the last. I'm like, nah, hit him with him now. And we're
So
gonna circle back.
Okay, I was gonna say it's all pros, but can be some cons depending on where you're at in life. So the pros is definitely everything works better. You know what I'm saying? So,
Damn, that's saying a lot without saying too much.
Yeah. The vegan is gonna help the blood flow, and both sexes their reproductive organs go on blood flow. So
Right.
whenever we increase that blood flow, and especially if you're those vegans that are eating a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables, it's just gonna have the circulation of everything more powerful. Especially for a man, it's all about blood flow. So,
Facts. That blood don't get to that whatever y'all call it. Yeah.
So it stays. I apologize for the vulgarness. We're stronger, harder, longer.
That's healthy. People take
Yeah,
pills just
yeah,
to take
exactly,
pills.
bro. Them little gas station pills you see dudes going there shamefully buying. No, bro, just go vegan, bro.
Yeah, for real though.
Shout out
For real.
Vitality.
For real.
And for
Definitely
women,
got that Vitality.
We got some actual herbal products that are good for that as well.
That'll help your libido.
Yeah.
What y'all ain't selling, bro?
Yeah,
I can fuck with it. Damn.
Raw.
Subscribe. Get in there.
That's the pro. But the con is your sex drive. It's gonna be too high sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know why I thought that was good. You finna say it's gonna be so low. I'm like, nah, niggas gonna get past that.
Nah.
It's too high?
It's too high, yo. You just gotta, it's like.
I feel like it's too high right now, bro. Like,
You gotta-
it get higher than that.
It gets even higher, bro.
Oh
And it's
my
like you have
God.
to channel that and manifest in different ways. You have to channel.
And you thought that was a con. That's
It's a-
crazy.
It,
and
it
it's
can
just
become
really
a con.
energy too. It's like
For real.
that energy, like doing
That
things
higher
like hiking up
energy.
mountains help combat that energy
Right.
too. Sometimes.
That's
True.
spreading the energy around. That's really sexual energy we use to get up the mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Pollinating all the.
Damn, now, son.
I tell you about
Yo, that's gonna be the segue into it because you gotta put a little clip. Yeah, we use sexual energy to get to the top, bro. Gotcha.
Yo,
Get to the
top of that
bro.
mountain, man.
For real though.
I didn't know, but I can totally fucking believe it.
Because a
Like-
lot
All
of people
different
don't got
types of
sexual
energy,
energy.
bro.
They stop at the middle.
all different types
You know
of
what I'm saying?
chakras
All
that-
tired, like, you know what I'm saying? But when you vegan, you
I
make
was
it to
thinking
the
you
top of
can't
the
make it to the
mountain.
top. Like, boy, I know your sex is
Everybody's
trash,
at the top of the
dude.
mountain, like, oh my God, everybody's smiling. You know what I'm saying? People's running around laughing.
Especially with us doing
Disclaimer, they
all
should put that at the
like,
bottom down there. If you can't make it to the top, your sex is trash.
Hey,
Niggas
low-key, I
will
was
be.
at my
period.
hype. I was at my peak when Roots started cracking them coconuts, bro.
that was orgasmic.
Man, bro, damn. I can't believe bro got a goddamn away from me. I really wanted him to be on there explaining that shit because
Yeah, for real.
Coconut Talk was like lit. Like, I wish we could have did it up
I
there
thought that's
because
what you were doing.
I wasn't. I was like, the wind is killing it. Because he was dropping gems,
But I
but
definitely got it on the iPhone, though. We got the whole
we'll
thing
take,
on the
But
you
the
send me
whole-
that, we're going to put it in there somehow.
But the whole vegan thing and sex, like, I feel like it's a little bit deeper. I don't think that it's necessarily anything that has to do with being vegan. I feel like it's just a mentality thing.
Right.
You training your mind. Right now, I'm practicing semen retention. Just and that's
I ain't even gonna pretend like I know what that means. Go ahead. Explain that.
I'm gonna let my brother explain that, and then I'll break it down.
Okay, whatever as far as sex goes, but you're just holding on without releasing your orgasm. You're keeping the sperm and the semen inside. So that's pretty much the gist of it. You just don't release at all.
Layman's terms, you're holding your nut.
Yep.
There we go. Cool. Because I feel like somebody probably like, what the fuck they
Now,
talking about? Oh, y'all kind of just, I was discussing this with somebody else, but I'm going to segue right there because what he just said was semen retention and thoughts. Have y'all heard of post-nut clarity?
Yes, I know that.
Okay, so to the people who don't know it, or the females listening who don't know, I feel like every man, you gonna feel this. It's like, you ever just wanted a woman so bad, you have done everything for her, you've been getting to know her, you've taken her out on dates, all this other stuff, and where you want her sexually. You get her sexually, and immediately after that, you feel like you gotta go leave. You feel like you want some alone time. You feel like, wow, my mind is clear, that's done. I gotta go do some other shit right now, catch you later.
Because you got drained.
Right.
So you telling me that
Because
on
a
the
woman is actually naturally, it's in their biological nature to try to get that sperm out of you. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what a woman
they
is
are the
doing.
predators.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
We are the prey.
They trying to get that seed.
Just saying they try.
You know,
Okay, hold on. Yeah, bad. They I can't even think of another word to describe it.
So a woman would naturally afterwards be like more like, oh yes, because they got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? But the man has, you just gave a lot of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got nothing left, so you like, you gotta go.
Yo!
Yeah. So you gotta take a time after that. Like you might have to rethink your whole life. You know what I'm
And
saying?
we've all
I
been
just
there.
let go my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I let go the energy to create another life. So you gotta take a minute after that. Like, man, what was I thinking? Did I do that? Did I do this in good consciousness? Did I do this? You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times we have those afterwards feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a low vibration in love these days.
Post-nut clarity explained vegan like I love it, bro. This is gonna be numbers.
Before I started evolving and understanding, it was really hard for me to like appreciate these things. But I mean, as far as releasing and sex, like just getting to know the person. For me, like I found out that I didn't get to know the person enough before we had sex.
That's where all the one night stands and stuff come from, and then people start to.
That's why you have sex with somebody and realize you don't even like that person because you didn't even fucking know that person. Like,
I mean, and you took this person on dates and you do all this stuff, but you still don't really know the person
at all.
Even when y'all actually, do that, do, you still.
You know a little bit of their body.
Better, you know the person a little bit better, but you still. That's what we trying to do. We trying to get up here with it. The conscious.
I fuck with it.
It's not even about sex, the act of sex.
I understand. Well, I not understand, but I operate on the fact of sex with somebody you don't know. It could be the best shit ever. You ain't gonna feel it like that. Sex with somebody you got a mental fucking connection to, bro. That should be like on a different playing field. Like it's like a different plane.
Most of the time as men, let's say 90% of men at least, when they have sex or make love or whatever, the whole goal is to eventually release.
Right.
So to actually change that whole mind state up is a huge difference, you know what I'm saying? To go away from that pleasure, because that's a pleasurable moment. That's all we really will search for. A lot of these times we go on dates, so we put up all this facade or whatever it is. We build up the man really to get the draws. It seems like to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Even
because you need that release, like that.
Let me see. Switch it up to a woman. Your takes on it.
I say, definitely trying to get a
takes to the original question.
Yes, the original question is, how has being vegan affected the sex life? Pros, cons, any little side notes, spark notes, whatever you want to do.
Okay, so to me, I'm able to listen to my body more, because the more things I detox and clear from my body, the more things show up quicker. Like things that I'm not supposed to be eating, or just things, it will show up in your body. Like, so for instance, women's pH balance. When you're eating a healthy diet and a plant-based diet, you're naturally going to be balancing your pH, having a healthy balance. You can start to gain more moisture down there. So those sometimes you have like, oh, she's so wet, or whatever the case may be. Well, if they're eating healthy, drinking water, it's natural, healthy juices down there.
So it like repairs the cooch. Basically, wow.
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
For lack of better words, I ain't know how to put it, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, and for like, and even the cons to me, which is still a pro. Like if I'm with somebody who's not taking care of their health as well, even if I am, I can notice that. I notice that, so it's still good for me. Like I know if my partner is not healthy because I don't feel too healthy after we had sex or whatever the case may be, and it doesn't necessarily have to be an STD or anything like that.
It's just
at
they
all.
not right.
Yeah, just like anything with like, I equate a lot of things to plants. Like if you give your plant Coca-Cola, don't think you about to get new blooms. Like, you know,
Plant start screaming.
You know, so just in that nature, to me. Cons. Any other cons?
Say get a plant some coke. Y'all is crazy. Love the metaphor though, because we can all be like, yeah, you ain't growing shit with like that, bro.
So like to me, like even just as a woman and just understanding my menstrual cycle, I'm being able to realize more that it's not only that time of the month is not only for the bleeding part. Like you see, like you notice your body in different ways. Like y'all may not notice women in that menstrual cycle, they got that time where they PMS in, they probably a little mean or whatever the case may be. They got the time when they on their cycle, or they got that time where they're feeling their highest and just feeling really good and feeling that energy of their actual body being in tune with their womb. Like I feel a lot of healthiness coming from my womb and my sacral chakra, so it just makes me feel and know the difference. Like I can't even go back to not eating a plant-based life. Like I don't think.
What would happen if you went back?
So I don't know. Well, actually, what happened if I went back? But I'd be around people who actually are cooking meat, and that actually makes me feel sick. So I don't. Sometimes I don't know if I'm exaggerating. So it makes me realize, like, I don't even know what I would do. Like I know, of course, my body would have to get back used to it, and it probably would be normal at that point. However, it's still something that you're putting in your body, trying to make room for staying.
So at this point, you too legit to quit. I feel it.
Then bought into, then drank the Kool-Aid, and we don't want to go back.
That's good though. You're like, hey, bro, ain't no go eat backsies. I fuck with it. You been drink the Kool-Aid. We drunk the coconut water, and it is what it is.
And then took that same coconut,
right?
Put some coconut oil on our skin.
Did we get any of that? This man did, bro. That man did like 8 things with coconuts. I'm like, yo, there's more. What he say? But wait, there's more.
Even you a tree. We had all of the stages.
Like 4 different coconuts in one. Like what? How did that happen? It was beautiful.
I learned a lot about coconuts.
Shout out to Jelly Ross.
Aloe. There's so many things you can do with aloe. I love aloe.
To eat it though.
You gotta eat it.
Yo, this man had coconut bread.
It's just like
bro
charcoal.
had coconut bread.
I like charcoal.
Charcoal toothpaste, man. Hey, you cut up the aloe.
Nah,
you put it on your gums. You strengthen your gums.
Are we gonna do that on the next episode? Say we're gonna do that on the next one because I want to see if we can do it at coconuts. I'm trying to figure out what an aloe gonna do. Like I ain't never did.
Aloe, I put that on my skin, sunburn, whatever. Just put it on. It's good. Put it on your.
I've heard of people doing like putting it on, but eating it, yo, y'all.
Like a lot of people when they get sunburned, they use
that you can eat, especially out here in Georgia. You know, the more I learn about agriculture, man, there's so many things we could be eating raw
for free, probably.
We just seeing it and we just looking away, like, yo, there's some stuff out here that
medicine. And like
I bet you won't eat that. Nah, just play. Don't do that. Don't fucking do it. Stop looking at it. Do not eat that. Stop. He looking like he gonna go grab it. No, I was kidding. It was not a dare. Don't you?
For the camera now.
Damn it, Trill. Don't you record that? Cause if he die, we can't have that on here. Nah, I'm just playing.
It smells like dandelion. It's not dandelion.
Oh.
That might be it.
What is it?
Oh my God, he ate it.
Because a lot of these things have great medicine in them, and a lot of people don't realize like the more you eat the fresh and wild herbs that are from where you live, the more you are adjusted.
I don't want to be that guy who eat it and spit it out.
I've taken a lot of dandelion medicine.
Should I do it?
It just tastes like medicine.
I just want to smell it.
Let me try. Give me one. Give me a small dose.
Go ahead and pop.
God damn it.
I'm dead.
Okay, yeah. I ain't even gonna look. I can't even front, bro.
That's the healing of the nation, brethren. Bitters.
COVID-20 on the way.
Look, that's the cure. When you're eating the wild herbs from Georgia, you naturally help yourself boost the immune for the population that you
Ooh, I got one for everybody. Just cause I mean we kind of done segue into it, but We'll start with Nick. Go down the line. Everybody can just say,
Nick is not even at the end.
Right.
"Oh, I mean, well, yeah,
You
we
gonna
start. Yeah,
say Nick
yeah, yeah.
before you
Throw
go down
Grace
the
in there.
line?
Go throw Grace in there, cause nah.
I'm just messing around.
Okay, okay. Do you believe that there is any connection between going natural and spiritual growth? Like, do they kind of
Go
come
together.
hand in hand? Oh, yep.
Yes.
Do you think?
Yes, they definitely go together.
So the more you became in tune with the way you eat, it furthered your spiritual growth.
Definitely the more things from the earth that I put in my body, definitely makes me more connected with the earth. I just wanna shout out self love. I'm just gonna take a break and shout
Love
out
black
self
people,
love.
bro.
My dog doing his thing. He got his water that he's selling right now, and he's giving back to the community.
Where can we find them?
Y'all can look him up. Self love BTG. BTG stands for Be the Goat.
Shit.
And yeah.
Make sure I follow them before I leave, Red, because I give out shout outs. So I get
Send them to you.
What was you saying? Oh yeah, basically, but I don't know. Being plant-based helps her. I feel like that was kind of a lot of people's like jump start to their spiritual growth, because once you start being connected to your body, like she was saying, as soon as you start eating plant-based, you get more in tune with your body, and like your body sets up for your mind, and then your body and mind is aligned, then it's automatically to spirit without even trying. So like it just kind of sets you towards a path of taking care of yourself and being more mindful in general, and then that mindfulness just opens a whole new door like for spiritual growth. And if you already on a spiritual growth wave, then of course it's going to just give you a boost, like a little boost towards that, getting closer to spirit or whatever your spiritual
loving it.
is.
Yeah, I feel like it all starts with being spiritual. Honestly, like we're going out, we're seeking something to be one with the earth. Like we don't just go vegan. We it's a process. We return. You feel me? So just the more good things you put in your body, like the more natural you are, the more spiritually appreciative that you will be.
All right.
Because this is the source, so it's like this is bringing you closer to source. The more you get back to what the very beginning.
That's some shit, though.
Because
it is of the earth.
Is natural.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the more natural you become, you naturally come closer to spirit. So with the food, how that helps, you gotta have a healthy body to, sit down and meditate, or to even contemplate anything.
I'm really trying to imagine myself seeing like dudes on like my 600-pound life trying to sit down and meditate.
You feel me?
It's probably
it
like,
ain't gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? So that's like base level stuff that you have to be able to dive into the higher mysteries. You have to have a healthy body, because also the foods feed your mind. You got blood running through your brain, all these things, electricity for your brain. So if the food you're eating is dirty, your thoughts are gonna be dirty. So it makes it a lot harder because we all have dirty thoughts. You know what I'm saying? We haven't necessarily got rid of all of them yet. But when you're eating dirty foods, the dirty thoughts are attracted to those dirty foods, so they'll stay in your body a little bit longer. Once you're eating the cleaner foods, you start to cleanse out. You're not so full of shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Literally though, yeah.
Like, sit in there.
You'll look at yourself and be like, man, I can't even respond in that same way I used to respond. Don't even feel right. So that's pretty much how it's helped me, very slowly but surely changing my mind. It takes years for your body to recreate itself through whatever you're putting into it. Those cells, it doesn't just do it overnight. When we eat a burger or something, that thing has to go through a large process to even try to come out as something positive.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But when you eat plants, it got all the design inside of it. And so when it gets in there, it already knows what to do. It ain't got to sit around like, hey, where are we going?
Like it coming out with a map. All the other shit, McDonald's trying to fight their way out your system.
Some of these things take so long to digest too. It's like all your energy is getting drained digesting, when like you could be using that energy for living and like being.
And when you have blockages in your physical, you're gonna have blockages in your spiritual.
So on that tip, just want to know, because again, I don't know shit much about this, but I can say as a vegan, do you ever get the itis? That thing that black people get at barbecues when they eat a whole lot of ribs and shit.
Definitely.
Y'all get the itis? Okay, I thought that was some.
Depending on what you eat.
Okay, no, I thought that was just some. I'm like, bro, we shouldn't be eating shit that making us sleepy, dog. Like, I don't know about that one.
That's why it's the vegan, plant-based, all those labels and stuff like that. There's unhealthy vegans for sure. There are probably some vegans that are much more unhealthy.
I feel like we dissing a set right now. Like somebody gonna be like, them motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's probably
We'll
somebody
drop no names though.
vegan.
I slick wanted to be like, hey, tell me some shit that vegans eat that's bad, but I don't want nobody to be like, nah, that motherfucker. Okay, cool.
So yeah, just real quick, because everybody pretty much hit the head on the nose. I think I said that wrong. But to me,
Nah, they hit the head on the nose.
spirituality definitely comes with the natural living. I, for the most part, started my spiritual journey first, so that also helped me be mindful to things. And I always, for the most part, love eating plants. But however, before I was eating plant-based, I didn't eat them as often as I should. Like, I wasn't taught that, hey, you should eat this too. Like, in my work now, like, I'm a plant-based chef. So to me, I'm a plant-based chef for aspiring vegans and for people who want to eat a more cleaner life. Because in my own journey, as I started my spiritual journey, it started like, okay, the animals, they are getting hurt. That's another thing. And then it started to be more mindful of myself. Like, dang, every time I eat this, I do got a headache. Or I have some problems using the bathroom right now. You know, another thing when it comes to spirituality, I know, like, if I'm not eating healthy, and I can eat junk food even if it's not vegan. Like, you can be I don't want to say unhealthy vegan, but a vegan that's not eating plants. And to me, the difference between vegan and plant-based is vegan, you go into an aisle, you look for a box or something that says vegan on it. Plant-based, you go to the produce section or go to your garden and you got a
That's
plant.
it.
That's
it, bro.
That's what plant-based and vegan. That's the difference.
Yeah, the vegan is something that's not. Yeah, you know.
So just one aisle in the grocery store. That's it. Like, I'm in and out. Produce.
So
nothing more. I don't need to see nothing else.
So yeah, I go to the grocery store. The plant-based, I'm going to go get a potato. If I'm going to go vegan, I'm going to go get some French fries. You know.
I'm gonna start timing and do like, nah, bro, you was in there too long, bro. You ain't really just.
And that's spiritual too, yo. Because you stop eating out the box, you start thinking out of the box too.
Yes. And another thing with the spirituality, what I was trying to say, like, when it comes to me not eating the best, cleaner foods, I feel like my manifestations aren't coming clearly. I feel like, dang, God not hearing my prayers this time. What's going on? And then I'm going crazy thinking like, all right, I'm getting all anxious waiting for my blessings to be heard and things like that. But really, I just need to clear my body, because a lot of times we have that power or have that God-esque energy that we have inside of us. However, we got hella junk food, hella donuts on top of it, which is fine. You know, there's some vegan good donuts that are good. There's some, you know, however, it's a balance. Like, you know, the more I ate plants, the more I realized of what I didn't need. Like, I didn't just wake up and was like, all right, I'm going vegan today. Like, I started pescatarian, and the more I ate plants, I'm like, ooh, I did my thing with this.
So back to what you said, though, just a random. So you do, like, food for people who trying to make the transition. Great, see? That's probably people are going to be listening. Like, damn, I want to do vegan. I don't want to eat, because I feel like what you just gave me was some advanced vegan shit. Like, most people go like, oh my, nuts, spinach, Lord.
That's the thing, because people just think that as soon as they hear vegan, they like, oh man,
grass.
But I'm like, you eat potatoes too. Yeah. All you got to do is have this potato. You eat broccoli with your little steak, or not even that. And that's what me, if I'm plant-based, I'm like, all right, if you got your chicken on your plate, get some tomatoes, get some broccoli, and have it as fresh as possible. You can still have those plants on your plate at the same time. Like, I'm still encourage you to go plant-based. I'm still make sure my vegetables taste bomber than your chicken. But you know, as long as you got them plants, your body gonna
let me go somewhere
that,
some damn plants better than the chicken. I need to pull up.
Vegan is definitely a
I need to pull up.
We wear that vegan title and they just switch off.
That's why we having a dialogue, because most people think, bro, I ain't gonna lie, now that I know people, but when you first hear it and you know nothing about their life, I'm not finna eat no fucking grass. Fuck, I look like, or it's a coat, or them niggas tripping, they hippies, fuck all that.
Right, and that's why I like to make food that's good for everybody to eat. I try not to let people know they vegan sometimes, or I'm just like, hey, like, it's a plant. Like, if it smells good, try it, because, like,
Trust your
McDonald's
nose.
ain't say nothing to you.
Most McDonald's don't even smell good. That's the crazy part. Like, nigga. All right, good shit. My last thing, bro, is gonna be the funniest thing. Hey, I'm glad your wife not here because I was gonna ask, but she not here. You can still say no comment because she might watch this. As vegans, any weird kinks you want to talk about?
Wait, but how's that a vegan?
Because most people think vegans do like some weird sexual shit. Didn't know that. I just put a poll on my IG. Folks ask it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They thinking y'all having like metaphorical sex or some shit. I don't know.
Mindset.
Mindset, like,
Nah, for real. I can't. With any woman, I can look at them and have sex with them. Not even in act.
With the
Like just with the eyes. Like
damn.
connecting, maybe holding hands, maybe feeling their energy.
Because it's not sex
Yeah.
necessarily. Sex is
Sacred
pretty much
energy exchange.
right. I see.
Ooh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
Might put that on this
sacred energy
t-shirt.
exchange.
I mean, we do
To
some
me,
real
I don't-
special things too. We like incense. We get the incense pot going, stuff like that.
That's a kink. That's actually aromatherapy. That's part of it. Because I can't remember last time. When last time I was at somebody's house, yo, light. Well, okay, never mind. Candle is a candle, but incense
Candles
is that the same thing? Quite
will
same shit. Yeah.
say, you know.
I will say one thing. A woman's vagina that is vegan tastes a lot better.
I was gonna say that earlier. If you eat plant-based and you eating a lot of fruits in
So
your
I guess
diet,
that's like
man.
Pink starburst type shit going
Yeah.
on. Got you. Got
that
you.
healthier.
I was just about to say that. Like, I was like, I don't necessarily have kinks. However, I wouldn't do
I wouldn't call that a
certain
kink,
things with
yeah.
someone who's not plant-based versus because I know I'm plant-based and I'm like, look, I know I had peaches, mangoes, cantaloupe, pom pom. I don't need no chicken dick in my food. I don't need nobody's chicken dick up there.
Tia, no
Okay, see, that's a thing in itself. Like, no, bro, take your chicken dick elsewhere.
That's really what's going on in the vegan
That's
world.
hilarious.
necessarily
Yeah,
on
but
plant, like,
this is the thing I want to ask because everybody was like, you know,
That's how they look
That's how
outside
you
of the
touch
vegan
it.
world, like for real. Like,
hilarious. So basically, okay, cool.
for real, like fishy pussy, like all that stuff, like.
Baby, this would have never happened if you was.
And your pH, like, look, it could not happen if you're eating chicken if you're still eating plants and things that are helping it. But if you're not, it's just gonna make it get wet, but that doesn't make it clean water. It just could
Yeah,
be muddy
yeah.
water.
Oh Lord, Florida water.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, you got that.
For
Do
real.
not talk about Florida water, bro.
Not in that context.
Just saying.
Hey, we got beaches, bro.
True.
I don't care what you say. Don't talk about
This guy's Florida. Where he riding hard? Yeah, I would have never known. Never guessed. You from Florida? That's hilarious. Well, good show, bro. I fuck with it. We are at that time, and you hit all the dots, but this shit went further than what I thought it was gonna be. Fun experience. I love it. I might want to join y'all gang if y'all live. Like, do y'all gotta jump me in?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, for real.
Why he look you up and down?
Yeah, he slid that shot me up. My brother was like, yeah, nigga, like, get it.
Nah, you gotta jump in with the rap, with the coconut and all
With
that
the
stuff.
coconuts.
You know,
You just ate a
Bro,
flower
he got-
out here. You ate
Damn.
a flower.
Yeah,
stuff
slick.
if that
All
bitter
right. In any other context, had somebody walked up and said, eat this flower, man, fuck you, get out of my fucking face. With y'all, the energy was there. It's good. I don't regret
See, that's the
anything.
energy. That's what the spirituality. You get the spirit. You felt the spirit when you came here, and now you got to
Damn.
get out here and
It's
eat
a heart-
flowers.
Exactly. Like,
Think about going vegan.
I mean, that's how I usually.
I got to
is, like,
segue into that
most
shit. Like, we gonna have to
vegans
really
are
baby
willing
steps.
to
Baby
love on you,
steps.
show-
Start with making some roasted potatoes.
Like, you gonna have to start lying to me. Like, yeah, they got chicken in it. And then you tell me later, it didn't have no chicken in it, bro. I got your ass.
But hey,
That
for real,
way.
if you don't take nothing else, chicken leads to erectile dysfunction. Plain. That's a fact.
Damn.
That's a fact, bro.
And cancer.
That's
I
a
feel like
you
that's
wouldn't have
biased.
to work extra harder for
I
the
feel like that's
nutrients.
biased information, but we'll just let it slide.
fact, bro.
Hey, it's a fact.
For real.
I've been eating chicken and having
Look
sex,
up.
though. Well, hold on. Are you
And
saying
the
it
longer
just...
you eat chicken, the
Cause
harder it's gonna
you
be to
probably got
stop eating
stronger
chicken, bro.
DNA.
Damn it.
You got stronger DNA. You probably good right now.
You really ruined my mind with that
Your
shit, bro.
grandpa.
You know what I got at my house right now? Chicken. I'm gonna be looking at it different now. That's fucked up. You took that from me. You took that from me, bro. That's crazy.
You gotta think about chicken dick.
Yeah, like
That's all
damn.
you ate. For real.
I can fuck with it. Good show, bro. We gotta dap you up for it. Gotta dap everybody up for it. Yeah, bring it in, bring it in. Nick, put the nunchucks down. B, it's all love. It's all love. Ladies, ladies, ladies.
Okay, help
We
me up,
sign up.
actually, y'all. Thank you. Much love.
Same. We did it, y'all.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
I can fuck with
Raw
it.
life.
I'm back. Oh, and it's right on time, bro. 59 minutes.
Hey.
Because if it go over an hour, we be on some extra shit. That's cool.
Awesome. That's what's up, bro.
Let me see. I'm going to help you call, and that's it.
All right.
I know that felt right good.
Hey, y'all did it? Shit, I can't do that.
What's the
What you
segment
did?
called?
Can I do that?